up this, first of all. Yes, back out of that. That's what I meant to do. No, not really. Okay, open up. Alright. I am gonna open up Chrome, because I don't know if anybody will hop in, so I might as well do.
Binge Pipe's menu screen not only looks good, it's also functional.
Oi.
What did Russia ever do to you?
Binge Pipe is the streaming service that's ready for tomorrow. Or, to rephrase that, the Binge Pipe streaming service will be ready tomorrow.
They didn't do a thing. Except Russia.
I don't know if you guys can hear that in the background. I'm so sorry, but...
I like being able to stream movies day or night, and I don't mind a lot of buffering during peak hours.
I'm a Spencer. Yeah, that's my name.
I think I'm a ghost.
We are Binge Pipe!
You're not ready for all this new Binge Pipe content, but check out these shows anyway, you risk taker.
Ring, 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 ring. Hi, it's me, Evan Jacover. You might remember me from Evan Jacover, Best Friend for Hire. Well, as it turns out, there's not a lot of money in the friendship business, so that's why I've decided to rebrand myself.
Well,
today,
I guess
I'm proud to introduce my new business
glad that
venture.
you can at least stick with one person, even if it is kind of a sad video.
Binge Pipe would like to express its deep regret for investing in You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe. Our CEO is a terrible little man who thinks he's doing good.
Yeah, sounds like a loss of years, honestly.
Hello, I'm Cookie Masterson, and just like this game, I've been aged to perfection. One player. Looks like it's just you, me, and an algorithm spying on both of us.
Thanks, Cookie. Cookie.
So let's get to it.
Indeed.
Time for question one. To get things rolling,
question one.
the most poorly researched show on Earth.
Most poorly researched.
Which of the following statements about P.T. Barnum is the most historically accurate? Phineas T. Barnum faked a mermaid using a monkey and a fish. Peter T. Barnum led 21 elephants across the Brooklyn Bridge. Patrick T. Barnum lost 2 museums in a fire. Or Percival.
Peter?
Okay, what'd you pick? P.T. Barnum did this to test its strength, but his first name sure wasn't Peter.
Oops.
Will the correct answer please rise? P.T. Barnum sewed a monkey and a fish together to make a fake mermaid. In fact, all of these facts about P.T. Barnum are true, but his full name was also Phineas Taylor Barnum.
Okay.
But back in those days, everybody was sewing monkeys and fishes together and passing them off as mermaids. It was basically the ice bucket challenge of its time.
Oh yes, weird Monroe Oof.
Feast your eyes upon this. Sonic the Comic. Ever seen a hedgehog do stand-up comedy? No? Okay, great story. A hedgehog comic opens his set with, "Hey folks, how does a hedgehog make love?" Very carefully, "Heyo!" A heckler responds, "How quit your day job?" What was the hedgehog's brilliant comeback?
What?
Don't quit sleeping for 18 hours? Thank you, I won't. My day job is curling myself into a ball. You should try it. I masturbate my quills during the day. You should be so lucky. Or, sir, are you a weasel? I eat weasels.
I don't know this. I just put this in because it's funny.
Yeah, it's crazy. They have quills on their back, so they have to rub up against a wall and, wow, you actually picked this one. I really wanted you to pick this one.
I had to.
Hedgehogs are nocturnal and they pretty much sleep all day long.
I know it's wrong, but I had to.
But that's also true of most human stand-up comedians.
Why don't we do it with free?
Coming up next, masters of a very small part of the universe. And put away your tiny plastic sword. It's time for a dis or dat.
Yay, dis or dat.
I'm gonna list off 7 names, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a character from the original line of He-Man toys, or a failed social network launched by Google. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between He-Man or Google.
I think I should know this because let's see. Wave. No, Google, okay.
Stratos.
That was not really yeah.
Core-cut.
Core-cut. That was Google too? Okay.
Corco.
Corky. That's not
Blade. Buzz. Fisto.
Sure, we'll go with that one.
Hey, let's hear it for lucky guesses. All right, let's move on.
The question that doesn't
Here's what I like to call you up on your geography.
Nah.
Which of these would be an example of sliding into someone's DMZ? Hey, Nicaragua, checking out your border with Honduras. Hi, Ireland, visiting your border with Northern Ireland. What's up, India? Hanging out on your border with Nepal. Or South Korea, just passing through your border with North Korea.
I don't know Korea.
So what'd you pick?
I know nothing about
the border
geography.
between North and South Korea is a well-known DMZ, or demilitarized zone.
Okay.
Every once in a while, it can get some military action, usually when Kim Jong-un
Almost
is
to the
feeling
positive.
lonely and had a couple of glasses of wine. Next, exercise is 90% motivation. If someone paid you 1 dozen double chocolate muffins for every mile you ran, about how many muffins would you earn running a half marathon? 6 dozen double chocolate muffins, 9 dozen double chocolate muffins, 1 dozen double chocolate muffins, or 1 baker's dozen double chocolate muffins.
Baker's dozen, maybe?
And how'd we do?
Probably not.
A half marathon is 13.1 miles long, or about 13 dozen double chocolate muffins. Baking mix is essentially just protein powder, isn't it?
For the love of baking.
That's the end of round 1.
I did have wine
you weren't
earlier in my
expecting a halftime show.
Hi.
Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is
Gotta open
doubled,
up the chat,
in case
'cause
you
I have
care
it
about things like that.
separately.
Okay, buckle in.
Alright. How's it going, kitty?
Try
You
this
wanna
on
play?
for size. From here to maternity.
From here to maternity.
What might you have heard in the delivery room as Zeus gave birth to the goddess Athena? Breathe deep, then push out of your chest. Relax, then 1 big push out of your belly button. You got this. Just push out of your forehead. Or,
Oh, no.
whoa!
Hey, I gotta open it up again. Because for some reason it closed.
Is this going to happen out of your nose? Let's
Wait,
see how
I
that
didn't mean
shook out.
those!
Here it is, the wrongest answer. Why didn't you pick this? Athena was birthed
Your
from Zeus's
forehead.
forehead as a fully grown adult. And
Interesting,
if the birth
okay.
happened from way up in the forehead, I can only imagine the size of that episiotomy.
Dang it, Cookie.
La vie est un canard. 7.
I call this one my inner truth. So I've had
The
a
inner
moment to
truth,
reflect,
you say?
and there's something I have to confess, and I think I should do it before we go on any further.
What is Cookie?
I didn't really get that episiotomy joke at the end of the last question. What's an episiotomy? An incision of the trachea, an incision of the sacrum, an incision of the perineum, or an incision of the lymph nodes. I'm pretty sure it's one of those things.
2?
Hope you like what you picked.
It's either 2 or
No.
3, I think.
No.
It's
correct answer
definitely
is-
not 1.
Oh, okay. An episiotomy is a surgical incision of the perineum. Got it.
Damn it,
Got
Cookie,
it,
I
got
don't
it,
like
got
when
it.
you
All
do
cleared
that.
up. Totally understand now. Thanks.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
There is no hiding from... I've seen a lot of things. So
Cena.
imagine professional wrestler John Cena had the ability to see into the future, but only while eating cookies. Hold on. Sorry, I can't believe
Why
I have to
do you
this
want
again.
him to eat your... Why do you want him to eat
What's a perineum? I refuse to sully this game with an answer. I refuse to taint this game with an answer. I refuse to tarnish this game with an answer. Or I refuse to...
Tarnish?
Okay, let's take a look. Anybody see my wrong answer? Oh, here it is. Oh, look at this.
I suck.
Oh, okay.
To taint?
Okay, yeah, taint.
I had a feeling it was taint or blemish. Not blemish, tarnish.
Poor Zeus.
Don't go bacon my heart.
Let's try.
Why is that one of the
That
things
pig's
in the
a
bomb?
jerk. And oh boy, best butt zit slime
No,
short.
no, not the gibberish
It's
question.
time for a
Remember to type quick. That cash will be counting down until you lock in an answer. Okay, here it comes. Check out this gibberish phrase and tell me what popular song title it rhymes with. Cruel bore, huh? Bummer. And don't let that punctuation trip you up.
Bore, ha, bummer?
It's a warm season.
I don't know. This one?
So, what was it?
Nope. Maybe?
Let's get on with it,
It's a
shall we?
warm summer? Or warm season?
Next up, not your color.
That's
Who
my
wears
color.
red, blue, and orange? Huey, Dewey, and Louie, Raphael, Leonardo, and Michelangelo, Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup, or Alvin, Simon, and Theodore?
Yeah, that's right.
Let's see how that shook out. These three Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles wear red, blue, and orange masks, respectively.
Yeah.
Apparently, the secret of the ooze is a complementary color scheme.
Everyone knows that the mutant always comes out with the colors. Yeah.
You made it to the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category,
I always love that
tap it on
Elmo
your
just
device.
being the
The
bottom
faster you
there.
pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And don't forget,
That clue.
it's gotta be a match
I like
that
old
fits
man's
this
voice.
clue. Repetition, repetition, repetition. Honestly, this one's the result of a sick mind. Good luck.
Answers a Twitch. Take to this world. Okay, I understand. So hit the ones that are showed up. Got it. So he said adjectives. What? What? This is weird. Because I'm hitting those ones as well, but they're not working out very well. And again, here's the worst possible score. Let's get up the very bad mature score. Oi. Why? What
That's all she wrote.
Not much you're right.
What do you want me to say here? You played by yourself. It was more like taking a Cosmo quiz than winning a trivia game. And look at that score. Yeah, you started from the bottom and now you're even lower. At least the journey taught us that
You don't know Jack!
Yeah, we all knew that. See, anybody wanna play? If anybody's in here? Guess we'll find out soon enough. I hate this hair just constantly falling in front. Maybe not. Well, okay, I guess.
Binge Pipe offers everything you need, including menu screens.
Well, let's open up a new room just
Binge Pipe was founded in 1372 by an isolated group of druids dedicated to the idea that someday the media landscape would be ready for a glut of streaming service options. And they were right.
Kitty, are you still in there?
Binge Pipe offers a new service where we explain to your mom what happened in the part of the show she was watching after she fell asleep.
So who is he?
Her son.
Oh, wait, what now?
What do you remember?
I remember a party. For the one guy?
Binge Pipe has no choice but to present You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, drown in our content, stupid.
Yeah, I'll always do that.
I'm Cookie Masterson, and if you think this is all some kind of a game, congrats on picking up context clues. So you're playing with yourself?
Sadly.
Nope, I don't have a joke for that.
Sure you do. So, that brain of yours.
Alright, let's move.
Time for question 1.
To get started, with her spoon or without her spoon?
With a spoon.
I keep misremembering the title of HBO's Big Little Lies. Which of these wrong titles most accurately describes the real title? Alliterative slander, onomatopoeia distortion, palindrome perjury, or oxymoronic deceit?
Planner? Maybe?
Okay, what'd you pick? Oh, what might have been. Big and little are contradictory terms, but in the title Big Little Lies, they describe the same thing, making it an oxymoron. Other popular oxymorons include Jumbo Shrimp and Charming Trivia Show Host. What? Which writer wrote that? Then it's time to fire CJ.
Oh, poor Cookie. You can never get it.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
And now, pastel tights and oversized packages. Which is the only phenomenon mentioned in the pledge of the U.S. Postal Service and the Green Lantern Corps? Heat, night, evil, or rain?
Heat, probably?
So what'd you pick? Heat? And those Postal Service short shorts? Bring it! This one escaped you.
I love it.
Neither
Nice.
snow, nor rain, nor heat, nor gloom of darkest night. Beware my power, Green Lantern's light. Or something like that. Of course, who can forget when Green Lantern and the Postal Service joined forces for the crossover event, Sinestro and the Incorrect Zip Code?
Why don't we do it?
I like the zebra one. Right there. It's nice.
Coming up, high on Mount Doom. And this is the one question to rule them all because it's a dis or dat. I'm going to read off names, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a location mentioned in the Lord of the Rings books, a cannabis store in Denver, Colorado, or both.
Wait,
Answer
both?
quick, you'll only have a few seconds
Both.
to choose between Lord of the Rings, a cannabis store, or both. Ready? Let's go.
Okay.
Golden Hall.
I think it's just the Lord. Yeah.
Frosted Leaf.
Canvasser?
Platted Fields.
Boat prison? No, it's just that one. Okay.
Trash Town. Green Dragon.
Boat.
Eagle.
Legal?
Farmer Maggot's Field.
Okay.
I've seen worse.
One from perfect.
Moving
okay.
right along.
You're my question for forevermore.
I love you. My question that cures too much.
This one's called A Really Important Letter.
I love
Which
the
of these
song
movie
from one of the
titles would
previous
best fit in the heading of a
installments actually
business
make
letter?
it come back.
Dear White People, P.S. I Love You, 10 Cloverfield Lane, or Love Simon? And how do we do? Huh? Now pay attention. The heading of a business letter includes the name and address of the sender.
Oh wait, I skipped that step.
Dear potential monsters in and outside this bunker,
Changing
I
the
hope this
guard's
letter
litter.
finds you well.
Aww.
Oh, here's a good one. The Us Weekly Journal of Science.
Okay.
If Us Weekly wanted to class up their magazine, what could they rename their Stars, They're Just Like Us feature? Stars. They too take part in precipitous activities. Stars. They participate in quotidian tasks as well. Stars. They act as though they are abstemious to us. Or stars. They subjugate we, the working class.
It's either 2 or 3, I feel like. I'll go with 2.
Hope you like what you picked. Quotidian means mundane and everyday. The Us Weekly feature shows celebrities doing things like walking dogs, buying groceries, and breathing through their mouths. Very quotidian tasks.
Nice.
Some of them even sleep in a bed.
Oh, dear.
Round 1 is history. And hey, you're winning! Oh, and remember, questions are worth twice as much in round 2. Okay, back
I feel
at
like
it.
I could stare that head down.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Why not try synchronized spiking? This is a
Synchronized
2-part
spiking?
question.
Oh
Ready?
boy.
Part 1, what year did beach volleyball become an official Olympic sport? And part 2, what year did I first start regularly watching the Olympics?
Okay.
1972 and
When did it
1972,
become?
1988 and 1988, 1996 and 1996, or
know what?
2004, and I don't watch the Olympics because it's boring.
You know what? I'll go with my birth year.
I
I'll go
love
with my
this
birth
part.
year.
Beach volleyball became an official sport in the Summer Olympics in 1996, which, completely coincidentally, is the same year I started regularly watching the Olympics.
Nice.
To be honest, I didn't even have a television set before 1996. Well,
Doubtful.
I did, but it didn't have beach volleyball on it, so it was just pretty much a fancy paperweight.
Ah, yes, I know that
Je
feeling.
trouve Jerry Lewis seulement
Like that for the
légèrement
longest time
sick.
when I had my own television. I
This
barely
one's known
used
as
it.
Not a School for Rude Models. And
Rude
oh
models.
yeah, French Cutlets Prime Tour.
Not another gibberish question.
It's time for a
Think fast on this one. The longer you take, the less cash you make. Okay, head in the game. Take a look at this gibberish phrase and tell me what popular phrase it rhymes with.
A phrase?
Tot waif nor jerk. And pay no attention to that
Tough
punctuation.
waif, no jerk? Tough waif, no jerk.
Careful with this content. It should be viewed in private. This is not acceptable in a corporate setting.
I refuse to answer this. don't know what this would be. Yeah, I just refused to answer that.
Okay, what was it?
Not. Oh, now I feel like an idiot.
Now let's keep going.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of eight.
It's
My
time
brain, for some reason, was thinking
speak slowly
caution,
and
hot
carry
contents.
a big dictionary.
Yeah, that's okay.
So, if it is, oh, boy. How many of the words in this question are not permissible in a game of Scrabble?
Not permissible?
5, 3, just 1, or they are all permissible?
All of them?
Okay, what'd you pick? All of the words in this question, including all the weird little 2-letter words, are okay to play in Scrabble. But it's still okay to be mad at your friends when they play them. That's right, I'm looking at you, Dave.
Nobody likes a Dave. No one. Ceiling cow?
Up next, we're
Oh,
always
that
listening.
bottom right. We're always listening.
That sounds creepy.
Binge Pipe recommends.
Binge Pipe recommends. Oh boy.
Because you've recently purchased 42 towels, we thought you'd enjoy reading A Confederacy of Dunces, Bridget Jones' Diary, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, or Rich People Problems.
I don't know. 42 towels. Hitchhikers, I'm
Let's
guessing?
see how that shook out.
According to this novel, towels are the most
yeah.
versatile invention in the universe, and 42 is the ultimate answer to the ultimate question. We may have your purchase history, but don't panic. It's unlikely our customer database will be breached a third time.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
Take a good look at. I go for the robot sex, but I stay for the heavily telegraphed plot twists.
Oh boy.
What should HBO title a Westworld spin-off if the producers wanted the title to contain an ordinal direction? Eastworld, Upworld, Southwestworld, or Leftworld?
Ordinal? Jackbox, I think?
So what'd you pick? The ordinal directions on a compass, also known as the intercardinal directions, are southwest, northwest, northeast, and southeast.
Sweet.
And in Southwest World, you can go to all the Arizona Cardinal games you want, and marijuana is mostly legal in some parts of it.
Yeah. So.
It's time for the attack. Well, excuse me for living. Here's your clue.
Sorry.
Saying the right thing in any language. Try not
The
to
right
embarrass
thing in any
yourself
language?
multilingually. Good luck.
When somebody meets someone. Bonjour. Come on, phone. Come on. What the? Bonjour. When asked if they speak English, what? Okay, take care.
Deidre's here.
I know.
I'm gonna give her a treat.
What the glassa? That's the number. No. It's that one, okay. Okay, let's just create it. Asking for the best. Seek dummy. No. A bulk? Bulk. Explain what it is. That one. This one? I think it's only those. Maybe the It was the J one. I'm working with these. Minimal Jensen. Summit. And attention. So. I don't know how. I'm not gonna pick that long one now, because it doesn't seem right. And it wasn't right anyway. Good. What's the final score? I actually ended in the positives. Okay.
Well, that's certainly one way to win, and it was a job well done. Maybe next time someone else will be there to remind you. You don't know
Jack.
Okay, class, start pedaling faster. We're going up a hill now. Really push it. We're going up.
Kind of sucks that nobody wants to play, but it's okay.
Oh God, somebody just opened their car door and they just got doored. Okay,
one more time. Why not?
Good.
Binge Pipe hopes everyone is enjoying the party. Have you met You Don't Know Jack? Binge Pipe, apathy and entropy.
I'm Cookie, and this is You Don't Know Jack, the game where there are no losers. Unless you get a bunch of questions wrong.
Yeah.
Just you. If you've done your stretching, we can get started.
Yeah.
Here we go. Remember, your deposit is non-refundable.
Okay.
Time for question 1.
First,
I hope this actually
for
works.
sure.
For
Celebrities are just like us. They love cloaking themselves in garlands of animal fur for fancy winter parties. Which celeb is not wearing a member of the mustelid family?
Mustelid?
Pink in mink, Vin Diesel wrapped in weasel, Cindy Sherman wearing ermine, or Ghostface Killa in chinchilla?
It's either weasel or I'm gonna say ermine.
And how do we
What's
do?
even ermine?
It'll get easier in time.
Weasel?
Isn't it obvious?
Chinchillas?
Weasels, minks,
Really?
and ermine all belong to the mustelid family, while a chinchilla is a rodent.
Oh, I get it.
Just a friendly reminder that if you turn your ferret into a coat, it's irreversible. I wish someone had told me that 20 minutes ago.
Nice. DIY hero. There is speech and debate club.
Here's one for you. At 9 months will come a great flood.
Okay.
If famed seer Nostradamus had the gift of prophecy even as a fetus, what might he have predicted about his own birth? I shall emerge from my mother in Spain.
What the heck? That's weird. It wasn't showing up properly. There we go. Nostradamus. There we go.
I'll flee from the womb in France. I will depart through a narrow canal
France,
in Italy. Or in Germany, I shall expel myself from this moist prison.
Was he
Hope
French?
you like what you picked. Nostradamus was a French guy who was rather predictably born in France.
Thought I looked at slightly.
It's impressive to know your horoscope before you have a birthday.
Nostradamus.
Why don't we do it with 3?
Nice.
How about this one? Trolls will be trolls too. And oh my god, it's this or that.
What's this? This or that?
I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one, tell me if it describes the 2016 children's cartoon Trolls, the 1990 horror film Troll 2, or both. Don't think too hard.
Out of all the things it wants me to give it, okay. If it says anything about hospitality, you're not allowing it.
I'm only giving you a few seconds.
I think I'll be okay.
Trolls for kids, Troll 2, horror, or both. All set? Here we go. It has a character named Branch.
What?
Includes the Lionel Richie song Hello.
2. No, 2.
Villains want to eat the heroes.
That's definitely. Oh, that was both? Really?
It comes back as a ghost.
That's definitely 2.
Has a message about vegetarianism.
Oh. That was 2.
Includes song The Witch of Popcorn.
Boy, that is not good.
In it.
That's just troll. That's just the case one, because it's not actually called
let's
Troll 2.
just pretend you didn't understand the rules.
Because
okay, let's move along.
For those who don't know, Troll 2 actually centers around this goblin village, rather than there actually being trolls.
Behold, prepare to be softly rocked. What's the softest rock? The Talking Heads, Quartzny Love, Gypsum 41, or Marina and the Diamonds?
It's definitely not Diamonds. Talc?
Okay, let's take a look. Talc is a 1 on the mineral hardness scale, which means you can scratch it with your fingernail.
Talcum powder.
I love rocks so soft it gets stuck in your head and under your fingernails.
Oh, I hate when that happens. I got that problem when I was putting on the play card as a shotgun, and it got into the palm of my hand. That was
You're listening.
painful.
You're listening. Oh, all right. It's one of these.
Binge Pipe recommends.
A Binge Pipe recommends again. Okay.
Because you've been diagnosed with hypoesthesia, we thought you would enjoy the song Stressed Out, I Can't Feel My Face, Wake Me Up, or Cool for the Summer.
I can't feel my face, I think.
Okay, what'd you pick?
Hypoesthesia is a lack of sensitivity to touch stimuli, so this song by The Weeknd is very relatable. Media that numbs your senses is just one of the many special features offered by Binge Pipe.
Round 1 is dead to me. An optimist says you still have half a game left. A pessimist says you couldn't find friends to play with. Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round 2? Okay, back to business.
Okay.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Oh, here's a good one. I've been screaming at equine zombies, and I'm hoarse. What would be an appropriate title for a show about zombie horses that don't quite go full speed when trying to kill you? The Walking Dead, The Cantering Dead, The Trotting Dead, or The Galloping Dead?
Don't go full speed. I want to say it's just Cantering or Walking. I'll go Cantering.
Hope you like what you picked. A canter is just below a gallop, making it the second fastest gait of a horse.
Okay.
This way you can ride a horse and eat a cowboy at the same time.
J'ai mangé tous les œufs. 7.
Snake reviews a
This one's
restaurant.
called South by South North.
South by
Which
South
of
North.
these southern points is farthest north? The southern tip of South Korea, the southern tip of South Dakota, the southern tip of southern Ontario, or the southern tip of South Wales?
South Korea?
I love this part.
No?
This was the one.
What is it?
The
South
south of
Wales?
South Wales is
I
the
had a feeling
farthest
it was
north
Wales or
of all
Korea.
these southern points. This
Because I
type of
knew it
directional
wasn't
confusion
Southern
is what we do
Ontario. I
best.
knew that for a fact. That would have been one more closer one. Player's choice.
We'd like to offer you a chance to gain some content while also losing some other content.
Okay.
Would you like a question about mom or a question about dad? Select your selection.
Question about mom, question about dad. I want to know more about my father. Why
And
not?
now we'll fulfill our promise and
The
deliver
man is
your
a bit
content.
of an enigma. I'm
'Twas
just
then
saying
I
that.
learned to heed the winds of age.
I mean,
Coming
I lived
up
with him my
next,
entire life,
a
but he's
question
still
about
confusing.
dad. What dad joke would follow the opening line of Moby Dick? Hi Ahab, I'm dad. Hi Ishmael, I'm dad. Hi Queequeg, I'm dad. Or hi Starbuck, I'm dad. So what'd you
Ishmael?
pick? The first line of Moby Dick is "Call me Ishmael,"
Call me Ishmael.
and you can call me a
Oh,
guy
yeah,
who
that
didn't get
guy.
past page 1.
Because I had a feeling it was either Ishmael or Queequeg, because I kind of remember it a
I
little
call
bit.
this one. Insert reference
I
to
knew
one of
for
their
a
hit
fact it was
singles
that
here.
Ahab.
Which Which concert would be an example of the weekend not playing a weekend show? A Saturday show in Mexico, a Sunday show in Canada, a Saturday show in Brazil, or a Sunday show in Egypt?
I don't know, Brazil, I guess? And not Brazil, Mexico? Nope. Oi.
It was this one all along. In order
Egypt,
to honor
really?
the Muslim holy day on Friday, a weekend in Egypt is Friday and Saturday. Sunday's like a Monday.
Okay.
Which is probably why they don't get
Should have said
Garfield.
that. Oh, I hate
Here's
this.
one I like to call Flush to Judgment. Oh, sorry, had to take a bathroom break. Okay, moving on. What does it mean if your poop is white? Asking for a friend.
Really?
My friend is lacking bile in their stool. My friend is bleeding internally. My friend is eating too much fatty food. Or my friend is evolving into a bird.
It's either bile or poop. I'm gonna go bile.
Let's see how that shook out. White poop is a sign that the person, aka my friend, is lacking bile in their stool. Okay, so I guess I could buy a tub of bile somewhere, but then I have to figure out a way to get it up my butt.
Oof. Go to a doctor, Cookie. They probably might
Welcome. Oh, was I talking? Silly me. Here's your clue. Zoo talking to me? I hope you can find the correct talking animals. Good luck.
Oh boy. Talking dog. Okay, maybe not the first one. Got it. Hotel dogs, I don't believe so. Isle of Dogs and Air Buddies. Definitely Air Buddies. Isle of Dogs, I don't believe so. Oh, Isle of Dogs was Talking Fish. Definitely not Little Nemo. That's... What kind of dream Little Nemo? What kind of dream are you dreaming tonight? Talking cat. Okay, we can worry about Catwoman and Pinocchio. Definitely not Pinocchio. Definitely not Catwoman either. Bug Pig. Moana. Not this. Yeah. Bambi Child's Play. Animal Farm and Kucha? I don't believe. I was gonna say, I don't think that one had a sauce. A tick. I was confused, that's why. Hey Jesse, how you doing? Let's see. Fucking Courtney. Yes. Bought a zoo. I don't believe any of the animals in that top. I don't think there was a blind maiden. Yeah, there was no blind maiden ice age. I had a feeling. I was gonna say, it's been a long time since I've seen that, but I don't remember that being a thing.
That was a real nail biter, huh? And you finished with the unbuttered white bread of stores, and you couldn't even toast it because...
Things are good. You don't know Jack! Da, 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 ba, da, ba, da, da, da. Do you want to play a game in the party pack? Since you don't know Jack,
if you like menu screens, you'll love.
Alright. Split the room. We need for a minimum of 3 people to start that, along with Madverse City. Z cooldown 1 to 6. A lot of them require a minimum of 3 people to play, I see. Not entirely sure what I like. I might need to eat something though, because I'm getting kind of hungry. It's hard to even focus too. Yeah, maybe I'll get something to eat. I'll come back with something else, so I'll see you guys later.